All right, our next feature is getting together. We all right? Everybody having a good time? Y'all all right? Next feature is get together. Our next feature is the long-time host of Cafe Gallery 2020 North Oakley every other Wednesday. So you get it twice a month. She is one of the few poets to take periodic tables, match them with art forms, and make poems out of it. She did that, and she's going to be joining us tonight with her hubby, Big John. Yeah, that's where y'all clap at right there. That's a cool tip. Janet Kuypers, ladies and gentlemen, Janet Kuypers.
Hey, we have to give it up for Don as well. I need to explain a few things about this feature before I do this feature. Normally, if people have seen me before, you will join me and play the guitar, which is awesome. But this one, this one is different because he hasn't heard a single poem that I'm reading tonight. Because of National Poetry Month, I decided to write things at the beginning of this month, and I decided to write them all for John, and they're all about love.
Oh, God.
Happy early wedding anniversary. And GPA, because I'm a publisher, come up here, my darling. Because I'm a publisher, I have chapbooks that I give out, and I want you to have a choice of which one you want. One of them is actually with paper that came in a shipment to him and other ones, but I would like you to pick one and then decide who gets the others. They are, we'll show off the little chapbook so that people can see. It's us being all cute as a couple. Love, oh, cute.
Everybody all together. Oh, shit. Okay.
So, I only have 4 or 5 copies, so you can pick one for yourself, and they're free for anybody, and they're meant for if you want to read along or whatever. And he has no idea what now he's totally freaked. He is totally freaked now because he's going to have to hear what I'm saying as well as play music to this. I think we talked very vaguely about the first tension from the beginning one.
Oh yeah, she said it was sad. It's about.
It starts off sad, but it gets better. This one is called Eyes. Growing up, boys didn't like me. Kids made fun of me. I was raised to think that I was a plain girl, easily overlooked. I'd look at my eyes, the same eyes my dad thought made me always look sad. And I wanted to think that the song Brown-Eyed Girl could have been about me. How silly of me. I should know better. And maybe that is why I've always loved blue eyes. Eyes not like mine. The eye is a fascinating thing. It's beautiful to study, especially yours. If I were a biologist, I'd take high-res photos of that eye of yours. Maybe magnify it as large as I could so I could study it like a slide under a microscope. I would search for meaning in those mesmerizing patches and shades of that unique blue hue. They say science can explain all, so maybe it can explain why I'm so in love with your eyes and why I'm so in love with you. Eyes are windows to the outside world, but there are also our portals inward, giving us mere mortals fleeting glimpses of who you are inside. I think our colored irises floating on an ocean of white, punctuated with a pupil. They were designed that way so that we could follow each other's gazes closely. I'm watching you. You probably see that. I hope you'll watch me, too. Because scientists have studied the crypts, pigment dots, and furrows of the eye, and scientists are now figuring out that the eye really is the window to the soul. So, maybe I was on the right track by loving your eyes and never wanting to lose sight of them again. I'm so scared with this. I love you. I love you. I love you. This one I think was supposed to be more punctuated. I was trying to train them, like, all right, do something that's more agitated, but I couldn't tell what these poems were. So, are you ready?
Yes, I have to be.
I guess I have to be. This one is called Just You. Agitated. When I met you, I knew there was something about you. I didn't know what it was, but I had to find you to find out. Look in the bowels of the Chicago train station to see your face. Stand on my toes, stretch tall, look for you in a crowded hall. Do a double take when a mountain bike or a motorcyclist speeds by. If you have to, wear a mask, swim to the sharks in the Pacific, climb the Alps, stand on a glacier, traverse the Great Wall. Keep looking, there has to be something about you. I had no choice. I had to find you. But I realized that it wasn't something about you at all. I couldn't describe what it was about you that made me need you. Maybe it wasn't something about you at all. Maybe it was just you. Should I give you a hug? I think I shocked him to death with this one. I love you. Happy early wedding anniversary. Something I don't know. This is a really short one. Switch. Move along. This was called Electricity. I almost didn't believe it. But there was enough electricity between us to power a small city. Well, maybe Kane, or maybe Logan Square. Every once in a while, my hair stands up on my arms at the base of my neck. I feel the electricity in the air, and I wonder, is it just me? Or do you feel this electricity between us still when we're suddenly in the same room? I have no idea. I think True Happiness is My Lies feel I think we had for this. True Happiness is My Lies feel for this one, I think. Okay. When we try to figure this out. And this is a title that so makes you think, love poem. This title is Jihadists and Astrophysics. No, that is so not the right answer. I know gangs in Chicago shoot people on the streets. I know terrorists fly airplanes into buildings, set up bombs in basements. I know jihadists chop off the heads of anyone who doesn't believe the way they do. I know these high-rises I adore will one day crumble and be reduced to the dust from which we came. I know the sun one day will swell to touch the only earth we know, incinerating our only home. I know anything I say may only be a shout into a void. But I also know that I love you, and that love transcends the killings, the destruction. I have loved you since before I was born. This is why I am so lucky that I found you. And there may be gunfire, there may be explosions, buildings may crumble. Our oceans won't save us from our red giant sun. But what I have for you, this love I have for you, this love transcends all. It has existed. It does exist. It will always exist. You may believe that there are too many things we need to save ourselves from, but we have one constant we cannot forget. My love for you. It has existed. It does exist, and it will always exist. My love for you will outlast the beheadings, rise above the explosions, transcend the destruction. My love for you transcends the jihadists. It transcends astrophysics. It transcends the earth, the stars. It transcends the elements that make you and I. It transcends what makes the universe itself. My love for you will always transcend. Behind me for this? All right, this one is easy. Oh, it's a Twitter length thing, and so battery's getting low. Oh well, I'll have to deal. Okay, I'll deal. I'm gonna see if I can make a Vine video out of this. 6 seconds long, so haiku. I'm gonna just do one strum and boing and leave it at that. This one, I found a really cool quote, and I wanted to do it. You can look at it because I write really big type here because I don't have a thing that I can read all my poems off of. This is called Drowning. I love you the way a drowning man loves air. I'm lifeless without you. So anyway, so I have no idea if this is going to work or not, and it'll start saying something to me if it does. I've got a longer piece here. Yeah, there I go. I'll get that out of the way. Thank you. This one, I think you should do with a song of yours.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. Because I don't know how to explain this poem. It's a longer one. It's called Only Philosophy.
I can wait.
Sure you can. There is a philosophy in the arc of a bullet from a 9mm until you watch that copper jacket pierce that paper still at 50 yards, slicing through that target and tearing that jagged oval just an inch or two from the center of that perfect circle. There's a philosophy in the trees and crumpled leaves under your step, under your bike tires, when you hear the birds chirping and you make your way through the beauty of nature while regaining your sanity after the madness of your workday. There's a philosophy in looking at that open road and thinking, I can do this. Before you decide to push that engine faster than it has ever gone before, you remain in control of this beast and smile while the speedometer goes as high as it can and still doesn't do you justice. There's a philosophy in arching your back, stretching your arms, contorting your legs while you realize that you have the power to master your body and your spirit. There is a philosophy in meeting just the right someone, spending your first date together by talking philosophy half the night, and you thinking, my God, they're not my clone, but I didn't know anyone out there could exist who thinks like me and makes me love philosophy again and reminds me that it's good to be alive. There has been too much in the world that has made me struggle to even live. So trust me, everything philosophically comes together for you when you find someone that makes you feel good to be alive. There is a philosophy in finding just the right position to get a good night's sleep. When you're curled up in just the right way, you wish that they would stay curled up with you like this forever. And philosophy may smile upon you when you realize they too wish for that with you. And they like hearing your heartbeat while you listen to their breathing. But they can't sleep when they're so intoxicated when they hear everything about you when you are so close. There is a philosophy in you deciding to do something, and not because it makes you happy, but because it would make them happy. Philosophy is a virtue, you think, but you doing this for them makes you happy. It really does. There is a philosophy in seeing you, actually seeing you, when we're out together, facing each other at a table or sitting next to each other in a bar. And at that moment, I see you, and all that is left of the world is you, and my eyes staring at you. And suddenly, the world stops, and the world is a beautiful place, because there is only you.